from Tajmotormedics. I've got a Vauxhall Insignia here on a 2009 plate. Now this is the first gen because the headlight bulb on this is a H7 bulb and the one after this is the HIR2 bulb. Now I know I did have someone requested they needed a 2009 model and what bulb it was. I will just exactly show you how to remove it because the bulbs are working. But I'm just gonna show you how to remove it, how to put it back on as well, so you know how it's done. Especially on the passenger side one, you've got the wiper bottle, which is quite awkward. The one on the passenger driver side is not as bad. So I'm gonna show you the driver side first. If you come in, all you gotta do is remove this cover right here. So if I just remove this cover first, twist that to my right, take the cover off. Now just remember the seals as well, so when you do take the cover off, just put it back together. And then on the inside you see that black plug right there. Now if I were to get a mirror, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Now that I've got a mirror there, now as you can see the bulb itself, if you zoom in a little bit, so show them. So that there, the pin on the top hand side there, so you got to twist it to your left, pull the whole thing out. Now the opposite side is exactly the same as well. So if I just do this, if I just kind of zoom out a little bit, so if I twist it to my left and then bring the whole thing out, then you see the pin locator right there and on this side as well. So when you do put it back in, exactly the same way, and then do the same, take it out. Now to replace the bulb, it is a H7 bulb. This bulb is already damaged, so what I'm going to do, I haven't got permission to replace it yet, but I will ask the customer. But you see the locator of the pin, H7, so this bit here, that's where the pin locator is for the H7. So that's what you do, take the bulb out. Now wiggle, the bulb will be quite hard to get out, so if you just wiggle and then take it out, push it back in. So what I'm going to do now is slot this back through the hole and then twist it to my right. Now you can see on the inside there, so it's nicely fitted in and the bulb is nice and straight as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the other side now. The other side is quite awkward. So this is for the driver side front. We're going to do the passenger side now. With the passenger side one, all you do, wiggle and then pull this out. So it just slots in basically, but it's got a seal on the inside. So if you look in there, there's a seal right there, so just remember the seal is there. Now if you're worried you're going to drop something in there, what you could do is put a rag around it so you don't drop anything in. So this is the cover I'm taking off again. The cover's out. Now same thing again on this one, as you can see. So you've got the pin on one side and then the pin on the other side of this. So same thing again, you twist it to your left and then pull the whole thing out, and you can see the bulb location as well. Now this is a H7 bulb, so this is slightly better bulb than the other side, but to pull it out, do the same thing here, wiggle, pull the whole thing out, bulb out, and then put a new one in. But just remember this bit here, that's where the new one goes, the bulb pin locator is. Now to find the bulb, it is a H7 bulb, slot it through the hole again. Once you slot it in, and then you twist it to, turn it to your right. So this one here is not as easy. That's it, it's done. So I'm just going to show you. Now you can see in there now, so it's nicely in there as well. That's it. Now to see the bulb from here, if you look on the inside, right off. So if you look at the bulb on the inside, it's sitting nicely. It's sitting nicely flush to the headlight itself. So that means the beam image on this is going to be brilliant. But for any reason it's out of angle, you'll see a gap, or the bulb would be slightly tilted or slightly up. So that means the bulb is fitted in correctly. Take it back out, put it back in. That's all it is. I'm going to just put the cover back on. So make sure you check the seal on the cover as well. And then slot this back in as well. That's it, that's in there now as well. That's all it was. Now, if you're wondering where to get a bulb from, there'll be a link in the description. You can get it for this, and if you've got anything later than this, it'll be a HR2 bulb, but this one is a H7 bulb. And I've done a video on this on the drive belt as well, so if you do want to check it out, it'll be in the playlist for Vauxhall. Do check that out as well, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video. Thank you and goodbye.